aquí Black 888 en un nuevo vídeo de Crimes and Punishments. Bueno, chavales, dejamos que en el anterior episodio en el cual, pues, prácticamente resolvimos el caso del... Ahí va, todo por culo la pinta. Vale, bueno, que resolvimos el caso del misterio ferroviario, dándonos a la razón de que los mexicanos habían cargado a los chilenos. Y ahora estamos en otro nuevo caso llamado Baños de Sangre, donde se han cargado a un tipo, un arqueólogo, se lo han cargado en los baños. Creo que las partes finales de los casos, cuando dice de lo de spoilear, prácticamente nos revela, no dice si estamos en lo correcto o no. O sea, yo me imagino, creo imaginarme, que si de repente digo, mira, os doy por ejemplo, de ejemplo el primer caso. Si imaginaos que en vez de haber escogido a Harley, hubiéramos escogido a Nelligan, mismamente. Pues la cosa es que luego ese recuadro rojo es lo que nos marcaría. De repente diríamos, es Nelligan, de repente le daríamos espacio y diría, es Harley. Así que me da la ilusión de que los dos primeros casos los hemos resuelto bien. Es la cosa correcta. No nos hemos equivocado. No es que diga, no, tendrá que salir en verde. No, es que creo que lo teníamos bien. Me imagino yo, no lo sé, no me quiero spoilear porque no me quiero parar a investigar porque sé que me voy a spoilear a mí mismo, con que no... Voy a pensar que es eso y ya está, y lo dejaremos así. Así que vamos a continuar, que estamos aquí investigando la sala esta, que fue la última donde estuvimos. Ya que hay más cosas, me imagino. Oh, sí, aquí hay algo más. Fantástico.
My God, are you all right? I wonder how this could have happened.
Yes, it is somewhat treacherous. Fortunately, I am unscathed. To where does this corridor lead?
To the frigidarium, the coal room.
Barely unscathed and by a very small margin. And treacherous is an understatement.
Bueno, parece examinar esos escombros a ver.
Those stones weigh tons. We won't move them.
It does not matter. If our investigation requires it, we shall ask for them to be removed.
Ok, seguramente los tengamos que apartar más tarde. Vale, pues vámonos, señor Watson, que yo creo que por aquí ya no podemos mirar nada más. ¿Verdad? Creo que no podíamos hablar con los testigos, con los sospechosos no podíamos hablar nada. No nos deja. Así que vamos a hablar con Lestrade y que se los lleve. Los testigos.
Mr. Holmes, I should like to take the suspects to the yard. You can interrogate them there. Any objections?
Sin objeciones.
None, Lestrade.
Vale, examinar pertenencias. Vale, ahora podemos ver las pertenencias en la Scotland Yard, me imagino. Ahora tendremos acceso a la Scotland Yard. Pero también habíamos encontrado una cosa que son una de esto de tierra, unas muestras de tierra en los dedos de la víctima. Así que vamos de nuevo a Baker Street para revisar esa tierra, a ver qué tal, qué es eso. A ver, continuar, venga. Ay, perrico. ¿Qué haces en el sofá?
On the sofa for the third time today. Well, don't be surprised if Watson sits on you again.
Analizar el barro. Vamos para allá. Muestra de tierra.
Pyrite, otherwise known as fool's gold. Selenite.
Selenita. Tiorita. Ok, algo más, Que no me la vayas a saltar. Pirita. Selenita. Pirita. Ok, partículas de
White clay
acción.
particles. Interesting. According to the color and its composition, I deduce that this sample is white clay. Now, I need to find which area near London this sample belongs to.
White London Clay. Ok,
The
parecía de...
sample of dirt belongs to the White London Clay region, located near the city of St. Albans.
Ya tendremos acceso, ¿o no? A ver, tenemos testigos sospechosos. Acá hay menos sospechosos, Seguramente este caso se resuelva ahí, sí. Vale, pues vamos a Scotland Yard ya de una vez. No me mires el libro, Watson, me cago en la puta. Le pegas así una patada en el estómago, una rodillazo en el estómago. Ahí. Para que se le pasen los humitos. ¿Está Holmes? Quiero oír, por favor.
Good day to you, Mr. Holmes.
No, este no. Mierdas no, este.
Mr. Holmes?
Holmes. Ese me encanta. A ver, pertenencias. Tenemos aquí. Pertenencias de 4 personas. Vamos a ver, aquí victim. Bueno, ¿dónde está la víctima? Redcliffe. A ver qué tenía por aquí el señor Redcliffe.
This ring was most likely the one that Sir Rodney wore. He removed it before entering the steam room.
Está soldado,
I see the join. This ring was repaired, and quite badly too, with silver.
Ninguna inscripción, ¿no es? Mira, aquí.
An
Símbolo antiguo.
Egyptian symbol. It is a very old jewel.
Why on earth would they wear such a ring?
A very pertinent question.
Vamos a ver. Cuaderno, una moneda. En números
An
romanos.
old and rather dirty coin.
A ver, un papel
A hand-drawn map.
y un cuaderno.
Rodney Bentcliffe's notebook. It may contain something of interest. The
Páginas.
last pages were torn out. We must find a way of retrieving Sir Rodney's last lines. Watson, please prevent anyone from entering the room. But first, fetch me a pencil.
Oh, vamos a hacer lo que creo que
To
vamos a
begin
hacer.
with, a few strokes of the pencil will be enough. I don't want to damage the traces.
Ah, sabía que íbamos a hacer esto. Qué divertido. Hoy casi lo he... Y aquí no hay nada. Casi lo he encontrado, ¿verdad? Encontrado. Este día. Quedamos quedará grabado en la... No me digas más. Historia. Ya, tío, ya se ve lo que pone.
And then to gently smudge the leftover pencil marks with a handkerchief. I'm sure that Watson won't mind if I use his.
Ya hay un texto grabado.
Mr. Holmes, the coroner... But what are you doing? Tampering with the evidence?
I prefer to make them talk. Today, I almost found it. This date will go down in history. Sir Rodney was about to make an outstanding discovery.
Wonderful.
I could retrieve only the final words. The rest of it is lost. Perhaps the autopsy will assist us in that matter.
Vale, ya sabía.
Sure that I can allow you to inspect the body now?
I am sure that you must, Constable.
Well,
Venga, a llorar a tu casa. Sujeto Sir Ronnie McLife, edad 63. Ojo derecho estallado por causa de una perforación con un filo curvado. El filo dio la cuenca del hueso frontal, rebanado un pedazo del lóbulo frontal y del cuello calloso, tras lo cual completó su trayectoria hasta el cerebelo y causó lesiones hemorrágicas. Todas las heridas llevaron a la muerte inmediata del individuo. El lóbulo superior del pulmón derecho presenta una perforación antigua de estructura, mucosidad y desechos ciliares, que pueden corresponder a una infección crónica contraída por la inhalación de elementos propios de un túmulo, restos de una momia descompuesta, por ejemplo, o el polvo del aliento descompuesto que estuviera destinado a acompañar al difunto. El resto del cuerpo parece estar intacto. Ok. Autopsia de... Tenemos la autopsia. Aparece por aquí. Cadáver sí está listo para su examen. Esto me interesa. Vamos a ver primero las pertenencias de los demás.
An ordinary pencil.
Y una carta. Sir Gregory Picting, gerente, al señor Blinkhorn. Querido señor, los intereses a los que represento requieren de que la situación de los baños cambie para mejor. En este momento, las excavaciones del frigarium permanecerán bajo su dirección, pero los trabajos no han progresado. Ha fracasado a la hora de localizar algo de valor. No podemos abrir al público el frigarium. El frigidarium es muy valioso para la recreación y la experiencia propia de algunos baños romanos. Le conmino a completar el trabajo en los próximos 2 meses. Ese es el tiempo que disponen para concluir su investigación arqueológica y encontrar otro lugar de trabajo. Ok. Esta es la que me interesa, la toalla con sangre.
When Garrow found Sir Rodney dead, he wiped the blood upon himself.
Ampolla de medicamento.
A phial with herbs. Do you know what it is, my dear fellow?
It's the St. John's wort flower, Holmes. It's commonly used as a drug against melancholia. However, an overdosage might lead to a rash or even hallucinations.
Ok. Esto seguramente en el perfil del señor Garrow, pues a ver si tiene algún sarpullido o algo. Vamos a ver las pertenencias de...
An embroidered silk handkerchief. A fountain pen with solid gold trim.
Y la tarjeta de visita. Sir Gregory Picting.
Sir Gregory Pitkin's visiting card.
Ok, nada de interés por aquí. Vamos a ver la autopsia del señor... de nuestra señora víctima. Mira, aquí está. Cadáver, vamos a... Cicatrices.
According to the coroner, there were no cardiac problems nor lung congestion, but there were traces of fungus, possibly contracted from the Egyptian tombs. The coroner observed no stomach nor liver disease, if we're to accept that Sir Rodney was an occasional drinker and 63 years of age. An unusual wound, inflicted by a curved knife, which resulted in instant death, as the coroner's report says.
Some light bruising, caused by a rope.
Aquel nato, ¿verdad?
The bruising is in lines. They were caused by a rope around the waist. Sir Rodney was descending somewhere.
Vale. Ah, no, iba a decir lo habían atado, pero no. Vamos a ver, tenemos que revisar ahora, encontrar el arma desaparecida que causó la muerte de Sir Ronnie McFly. Los sospechosos están en Scotland Yard listos para para el interrogatorio. Vale, pues habrá que hablar con varios sospechosos. Señor Watson. Vale. A ver, ¿a quién escogemos primero? Tenemos a 3. Tenemos a Bicklom, tenemos a Garrow y tenemos a Pictin. Vamos a hablar con Garrow.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
Vamos a ver. ¿Tú qué tienes para mí, Breton?
A good day to you. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
I am Tristram Garrow.
Vamos a ver. Transpiración, ojeras, mal afeitado. Ropa sucia, mano de Fátima, supersticioso. Profesión.
What is your occupation?
I am a councillor at the district chamber.
And what were you doing at the baths?
Well, I follow the researches. I am interested in archaeology.
You follow them?
Yes, so many things happened and we need to know. Or perhaps it's better hidden.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Garrow.
I meant nothing by that. I apologise.
Sí, Ronnie. Vamos a ver.
What was it like to work with Sir Rodney?
It was like working with a genius. He was a hard man, but then you know this world is hard. There are always people who want to steal from you. And he trusted me, but oh.
Are you feeling unwell?
Oh, I'm sorry. It is I remember. Oh, I feel so sorry.
Do you need anything?
I feel bad. I hear. No, nothing. I'm better now.
Asesinato.
Please try to recall what you saw today.
The room was so hot. I had to remove my glasses. I was not feeling so very well in there.
But you found the body.
I saw the knife, you know, flying through the air. I saw the blood. I tried to escape. I don't remember.
Saw the knife? What did it look like?
Everything was as if in a nightmare. It all happened so fast. The knife was shining like
Hostias,
gold.
ahora que pienso, podríamos haber ido por el trozo de metal.
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any
Tenemos
recent
las
strange
piezas
behavior?
para poder cogerlo.
Well, he had been rather secretive these past few days. Last Thursday, for example, I saw him leave. When he returned, it was very late. He showed me some wet coins, Roman coins, and he started to laugh.
Anillo, moneda antigua. Medicamento.
His ring! Oh, it should be destroyed.
Why do you say that?
It is a cursed ring, digging dark secrets.
Really?
It is after me now. I know it. I shouldn't have worked on it in the workshop. It's too late now.
Vamos a hablar del medicamento, a ver.
Thank you. Thank you. This will help me to calm down.
Do be careful with the dosage.
I will.
I mean it.
A ver, moneda antigua.
This is the coin that he showed me. It is from the 3rd century.
It must be very rare.
No, I don't know.
Y ahora el champán.
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
What? No.
Garrow appears to be rather mentally disturbed. Either that or he is a good actor.
Vamos a hablar con Blair. Jon.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I am assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
Not at all, Mr. Holmes. My name is Percival Blinkhorn.
Vale. Primero, vamos a hacer un perfil. Mirada fija, atento. Tirantes oxidados, ropa gastada, no es rico. Restos de tierra, excavó hace poco. Tirantes Componentes oxidados. Ok. Callo. Vamos a ver, profesión.
What is your occupation?
I'm an archaeologist, specializing in the Roman period. I'm working on several excavation sites at present, including the baths at Strand Lane.
Can you tell me more about the baths?
Well, we're hoping to retrieve a great many interesting artifacts from the site, and to list any items of value before their eventual restoration and exhibition.
And has it been successful?
It has, thanks to Sir Rodney.
Parece que el señor Rodney la
What was your
ayuda a todo.
relationship with Sir Rodney?
Well, I couldn't say that he was a kind man, no. But he was talented. I felt a great admiration for him, I must say.
Was it your first collaboration?
I had met Sir Rodney briefly once in Egypt, and I'd shared my researches with him. Surprisingly, my work did convince him to come here. He arrived only a couple of months ago.
Surprisingly.
Well, Sir Rodney was, a cold man, and so very secretive too. But I learned so much from him. I can't believe that he's dead.
Bueno, ¿qué es lo que ha visto?
Can you tell me what you saw today?
Well, we entered the steam room and we all went to sit down. The steam was particularly dense, and I didn't see anything much further after that. I just heard Mr. Garrow shouting, but we all ran for the door and bumped into each other. I was very alarmed by this point.
What did you do?
Well, the door was stuck, and with all the steam, it was quite frightening. I was barely able to see my own feet. Garrow was covered in blood.
Do you believe that Garrow killed Sir Rodney?
Oh, no. Garrow couldn't harm a fly.
Vale. Algo inusual.
Can you recall any recent event that would occur to you now as being a little strange?
Well, yesterday we had a small argument.
Is that all?
No. Sir Rodney informed me that he was to attend the London Archaeological Congress with me. Then he advised me of quite the opposite. And rather aggressively, too.
Anillo.
Do you recognize this ring?
Certainly. It's the famous Aswan ring. Sir Rodney brought it back from his last campaign in Egypt.
And he kept it for himself?
Sir Rodney has had his own particular ideas of archaeology.
Medicamento. Y no creo que el medicamento haga
What can
algo.
you tell me about Garrow?
Well, he always looks so sad. And he has been acting strangely lately. He complains about voices and visions. I will keep an eye on him because I'm worried.
Su trabajo. Vamos a ver.
How well were your researchers progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather well.
Me parece que no, ¿eh? Carta de Pictin. Sí, la carta. Me parece que va a ser.
This letter reveals that Sir Gregory was prepared to put a stop to your work.
Yes. But since Sir Rodney's arrival, he had calmed down. He allowed us to work. I'm not sure what they agreed on.
What will happen now that Sir Rodney is dead?
Well, I haven't thought about that. But if it's needed, I will fight to defend Sir Rodney's expectations.
Vale, ya va a ser el champán.
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
No, I did not.
Vale, pues nada. Vamos a hablar con el último testigo.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
Debe ser sospechoso, vamos.
Good day to you, Sir Gregory. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder that took place this morning. Would you mind answering a few questions?
Tell me, Mr. Holmes, will I need to stay here for very much longer?
Oh, relax, relax. Caballero. Ya de por sí agresivo. Mirada arrogante. Gesto de boca, desdén. Soy yo, raíces aristocráticas. Cadena de oro, chaleco de casemira, es rico. Profesión.
You are the manager of the baths, is that correct?
Yes, I'm passionate about archaeology. I wanted to restore the ruins. My ambition is to open the baths to the public. Living archaeology can be a profitable business, although now I'm not so sure.
I see. When do you wish to begin using the baths?
When the archaeological researches are over, I will be free to complete the restoration. It is the usual process.
Sid Rodney.
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney Bentcliffe?
You were not particularly close. He had an unpleasant temperament. Suspicious, authoritarian, unkind. People possessed by genius may be forgiven for their nature, but not by me.
Was he obstructive?
Not at all. Everything he did led us to greater success. He helped us increase the potential of the building.
Vale, el asesinato.
Please tell me what happened this morning.
The test that we performed this morning was a success. The steam was working well. But then, of course, that awful murder.
What did you see?
The steam was too thick to see anything. But ask Garrow. He saw the body first.
Vale. Algo inusual.
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any recent strange behavior?
Look, I'm not a suspicious fellow, but I think that he had professional interests elsewhere that he did not wish us to know about.
Why should you think that? Where?
I have no idea. But after all, it was not my business.
Vamos a ver, trabajo.
How was the work progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather slowly, I would say.
Aquí vamos a... ¿Moneda romana? No, champán frío. Carta de Pictín.
Sir Gregory, could you please explain this letter? You expressed the wish to call off the research work at the baths.
It was all about Blinkhorn. He was merrily digging away and taking very little care about it, ruining everything and finding nothing of any value.
But the arrival of Sir Rodney changed your mind?
Sir Rodney's work was extremely promising, and it was good for the bath's publicity. So yes, I changed my mind.
A ver, medicamento.
Are you aware that Mr. Garrow is under a form of medication?
Garrow? No, but I never liked that parasite.
Do you believe him to be capable of murder?
Well, he did have blood on him. Does that make him a murderer?
Y el champán. Me imagino que
Did
este
you
sí.
bring a bottle of champagne to the baths?
Absolutely not. Sir Rodney did, I think.
Vamos a ver. Tenemos algo para conexionar por aquí. Llegada oportuna, medicamento de Garrow, herida extraña, disputa con Victim, gafas rotas. Beca. Llegada oportuna, mentira de Sir Rodney. Llegada... no. Disputa con Victim. ¿Será gafas rotas? No. Disputa con Victim. No. Llegada oportuna, mentira de Sir Rodney. Aquí tenemos algo ya. Humillación de Blinkhorn. El trabajo de Blinkhorn salvó por la llegada de Sir Rodney a un precio enorme para su moral. El trabajo de Blinkhorn se salvó por la llegada de Sir Rodney. Estaba agradecido por la posibilidad de trabajar con él y aprender de él. De Blinkhorn. Blinkhorn era... un momento. No me acuerdo quién era Blinkhorn. Es que hay tantos sospechosos que... Ah, Blinkhorn. Bueno, Blinkhorn me parece que está contento por la llegada del señor. Gafas rotas. Medidas... No. Llega oportuna, notas robadas, no. Champán. Mentiras y Rodney, notas robadas. Gafas rotas. Aquí tenemos otra cosa. Secreto mortal. ¿Por qué está escondiendo algo así, Rodney? A ver, ¿dirás el hallazgo por el motivo del crimen? Última expedición. Descubrir de dónde estuvo Sir Rodney días antes de su asesinato y desvelar su preciado secreto. Aquí vamos a necesitar algo. Humillación. Yo creo que estaba más interesado que humillado. Vale, vamos a hacer una cosa y es volver a... A ver, tenemos aquí. ¿Qué hallazgo importante está Sir Rodney a punto de hacer? Vamos a volver de primeras a los baños Porque tenemos las tenazas y no fuimos a por el metal derretido. ¿Podrá ser el arma homicida que la arrojaron ahí? Vale, vamos a ver los baños. Las gafas. Aquí. Para nosotros.
I should analyze this melted metal.
Vámonos a Baker Street. A ver. Continuamos por aquí. Y yo creo que si investigamos el trozo de metal, yo creo que va a estar por ahí. Analizar metal. Muestra de metal.
This is a piece of metal taken from a brazier. It appears to be silver, but I need to be sure. If it is silver, it will be possible to melt it, since silver's melting point is at around 900 degrees Celsius. Let us compare this sample with a silver penny by testing it with acid. If it changes color to match the result of a reaction with a silver coin, then it is silver.
Ácido.
I must take a pipette and place several drops of acid upon the samples.
Pipeta. A ver. Bloque de metal.
The reaction is the same red stain. It is silver, Britannia silver quality.
Vale, tenemos... O puede ser gafas rotas, herida extraña dentro del brasero, herida no. Llegada oportuna dentro del brasero, gafas rotas. Posibilidad, arma de plata. Un objeto de plata se ha fundido en el brasero hace poco. Vale, vamos a ver cómo podemos hacer la investigación.
What should we do next, Harry?
Forma del arma. El arma del crimen es algo poco convencional, larga y curva. ¿Qué hallazgo hizo? Tenemos que hacer esto, pero ¿cómo lo hacemos? Tenemos que ir... Ah, podemos ir a hablar con el gerente de los baños, puede ser. Y él nos diga algo, pero... Mierda, ahora que pienso... lo más probable... que en vez de ir a los baños, lo vayamos hoy a dejar por aquí. Espero que os haya gustado. No olvidéis darle like, comentar, suscribir, comentar gratis o lo que sea. Y nos vemos en el siguiente vídeo. Hasta luego.